From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9. Presented by Vivo. Powered by Renault, Hike, Nestaway and Canara HSBC, Oriental Bank of Commerce Life Insurance.
Good evening and welcome. I have an acute problem with the childish and immature manner in which the Congress party has started politicizing the situation on the border. It's not just demeaning what the Congress is doing. It's not funny to pun on Doklam and call it Dhokalam. It's an open attempt by the Congress to demoralize the Indian Army, to make fun of the everyday sacrifice that our soldiers make and go through to defend India against China and Pakistan. For the Congress to go on and on and on about gains that China has made in Tibet, and for the Congress to boast and praise the preparedness of the Chinese army, despite all the dinners Rahul has with the Chinese, is preposterous. It is against national interest. And Rahul Gandhi has to stop. He should stop trivializing, if he doesn't know, strategic and defense issues. It is bad enough that Rahul insulted the army after the surgical strikes and his party members demanded proof from the army men that the strikes happened. But neither he or any of his henchmen has any right to start tweeting politics on Pakistan's attack on the LOC even before the last rites of the 4 brave soldiers killed in the Pakistan missile attack have been carried out. It's unacceptable. And so the whole country must tell Rahul Gandhi now to stop. He must stop. Because despite being a quarter of a century older than Captain Kapil Kundu, a quarter of a century older in years than Rifleman Subhan Singh, Rahul hasn't shown the basic respect for their ultimate sacrifice. And he must stop. And he must stop because there is a world beyond pot politics, a world beyond Rahul's Burberry jackets, a world beyond Rahul's pre-election rock concerts. And it is in that world that Havaldar Roshan Lal and Rifleman Ram Avtar stood, fought and succumbed to their injuries, Rahul Gandhi. He must stop because it takes guts to face the guns and a second's opportunistic political tweeting to reduce a mountaintop where men in olive green defend with all their valor, to link it to the word signifying betrayal and call it Dhokala. There is no Dhoka in battle, Rahul. Not the real battle that these men face, which is far silly from the silly one. Far more different, I'm sorry, from the silly one that your Jignesh Brigade lives in. I feel strongly about this, viewers. If you feel too, tell us what you think. We'll debate it and speak openly at 10. At 10 o'clock tonight, someone tell Rahul Gandhi to stop. This Dhokalam word is now humiliating openly the Indian Army. Debate number 1 before that. The Pakistanis should know when the Indian missiles come after them. Make them pay. They're asking for another surgical strike. Hammer them openly this time. That's debate number 1. And here are the headlines this Monday evening on the debate tonight. And if these pictures don't unite India, nothing will. The nation salutes Rajouri martyrs.
We will continue with our process of giving a befitting reply.
India must escalate and take revenge. The army promises revenge as the Pakistanis resort to a missile attack this time.
मैं समझता हूं भारत की सेना के शौर्य और पराक्रम पर हम समस्त भारतवासियों को पूरा यकीन है.
India measures response, promises countless bullets for each Pakistani one. Shameful politics over national security. Congress and Rahul Gandhi repeats the dhoka alarm word once again. The army fights at the LOC and the LAC, but Rahul Gandhi's Congress blows China's bugle constantly.
ऐसे विचार हमारे राजनीतिक व्यक्ति रखेंगे तो ये देश हित में नहीं है.
Stop demeaning the forces, stop politicizing the army. The message to Rahul Gandhi is clear tonight. Life should be big, not long, said 23-year-old Captain Kapil Kundu. He was one of 4 brave hearts martyred at the line of control as Pakistan unleashed a missile attack last evening. Tonight we join the nation in saluting the ultimate sacrifice of Captain Kapil Kundu, Rifleman Ram Avtar, Rifleman Subham Singh and Havildar Roshan Lal. India will make Pakistan pay. Let's debate.
Pakistan resorted to a cowardly, unprovoked missile attack, martyring 4 of our brave army men. Among them was young officer Captain Kapil Kundu, martyred just days before his 23rd birthday.
Republic TV has reached a forward position of the Indian Army on the line of control in the Bimbar Gully sector. A similar position yesterday was targeted by the Pakistan Army, wherein Pakistan Army fired an anti-tank guided missile, which is a laser guided missile in which 4 soldiers of the Indian Army, including a young Captain Kunal Kundu, were grievously injured. All of them, 4 of them succumbed to their injuries while they were being evacuated to a nearby hospital. Since then, the situation on the line of control is volatile. Pakistan Army has been targeting the civilian areas and the forward positions of the Indian Army. Because of security reasons, we are not going to disclose this location, but this location is opposite a notorious position of Pakistan Army, from where the Pakistan Army has been targeting the civilian areas and the forward positions of the Indian Army. The situation here continues to be tense. We can hear that firing is still going on at certain interval. Shots are being fired from both the sides. This is the last point where we have an Indian Army post on that small hillock. If my video journalist Gaurav Sahani could show you, this is the last point, and beyond this, all those structures, they are the areas which are illegally occupied by Pakistan. Pakistan occupied Kashmir starts just after this hillock. We have this Indian Army position on this hillock which has been retaliating to the Pakistan fire, and all those structures on the other side is the areas illegally occupied by Pakistan. We have been told that those are the civilian houses from where Pakistan Army has been using them as the launching pads. Large number of trained terrorists, they are waiting on the other side of the line of control.
Captain Kapil Kundu, Rifleman Ram Avatar, Rifleman Shubham Singh, Havildar Roshan Lal. Their martyrdom will be avenged.
मैं समझता हूँ भारत की सेना के शौर्य और पराक्रम पर हम समस्त भारतवासियों को पूरा यकीन है.
Indian Army has been maintaining a tight vigil on the line of control, and this type of border fence, this is the border fence which has been checking the infiltration from across the line of control. Indian Army has been alert ever since they have been deployed here. They have been alert, and what we are told that they have got the orders to shoot and retaliate in effective manner whenever there is any provocation from the other side. With video journalist Gaurav Sahani from the line of control in the Bimbar Gully sector, I am Tejinder Singh Sodhi, and this is Republic.
Marshal Abid Rao, my first question to you, and I'd like to welcome General Bakshi will be joining us, General K.K. Sinha, Gaurav Bhatia of the BJP, Saurabh Shukla of newsmobile.com on the Indian side and on the Pakistani side. I hope they remain factual tonight and don't lose their nerve in the discussion, because then Kamar Chima tends to shout. Kamar Chima and Omar Altaf from Islamabad, and Abid Rao and Haris Nawaz from Karachi. Now, you know, gentlemen, I'll try and keep this as civilized as possible. So So don't shout, because that will be an expression of your screechy nervousness. Question is, Kamar Chima, we are a peaceful country, but when you provoke us, you will regret, and there will be no way for you to respond. And history should have taught this to you by now. 25th December 2017, Saurabh will remember, 42 days back, our brave army penetrated 250 meters to 500 meters into your border and conducted cross LOC raids. And there were 7 casualties on your side after you attacked our soldiers in Rajouri. What were you able to do then? Nothing. You think our coming retaliation will be less? Surely not. 30th November 2017, Omar Altaf, we hammered you again. 67 days back, our army, CRPF and police in Kashmir conducted an encounter, killing the terrorists you infiltrated, and ensured that over 200 of your terrorists were killed. This death toll is the highest in a decade. So have no doubt, Omar Altaf, that when we attack, there is no way out for you. Abid Rao, 5th November, let me complete, and now I will just give you a few examples, please, and then you can respond in equal measure.
Unless, it's time for a surgical strike.
Yeah.
Again, unless...
Yeah, that's all they understand.
Unless the Pakistanis are taught a lesson, they will not change tack.
Well, you know, it's only the question...
We have restrained ourselves for long enough.
Yeah. You know, the only question, General K.K. Sinha, is not a strike. It is the extent of which we make them bleed. It is not whether we kill. It is how many of theirs we kill.
You said it or no? You said it.
That you let them feel the force, like they felt in 71. Let us unleash ourselves on them a little bit now and make them pay.
Arnab,
General Sinha, go on.
Anti-tank guided missile which has taken the sitting duck of our brave hearts has to be replied from wherever the fire has come. That area must be captured. Our national flag must be put over there.
There is
this
no
is my
alternative.
demand.
Yeah.
This is my line.
Yeah. General Sinha, I want to ask you also.
An Indian army is capable of doing. This guy should know this.
General Sinha. My question to General Bakshi is, General Bakshi, what kind of cowards use an anti-tank guided missile into our sovereign territory against individuals? I thought this missile is used to target tanks. How useless is the Pakistani army, General Bakshi? How useless are they to be using an anti-missile tank for this kind of an operation? How useless are they in your view? General Bakshi? Could you please tell Brigadier Haris Nawaz? Yes.
They will be paying a price. Useless or otherwise, the Pakistan army will pay a big price for this latest misadventure. They, Arnab, will not cease till such time as the costs and consequences are raised for them with a severity that causes them actual pain. Because in the absence of this pain, they have taken far too many things for granted.
Just a question so they understand it. And I hope that everyone in Pakistan listens to this. Just a simple question, sir. You see this poor, bankrupt little country. What if we were to unleash the recently tested long-range ballistic missile Agni 5 on them? Can you just give them a sense? Tell me, General Sinha, if we were to unleash the Agni 5 once, you know, technology they will not have in another century. If we were to unleash the long-range ballistic missile Agni 5 on them once, what impact, what kind of an impact would it have on whatever is left of the Pakistani geography? General Sinha, General Bakshi, can you tell our viewers? So these Pakistanis must understand who they are dealing with.
Yes, Arnab.
Yes, go on, sir.
Absolutely, you are saying, and I wish the Pakistanis take the note of it. Don't push us to the wall. The time has come that we take this spectrum up the ladder and escalate it to the level which Arnab is spelling it out. The time has come. And don't test our patience. You can't kill our soldiers sitting duck over there by your guided missile.
And
you
the question,
cowards, you can't do this.
Yeah. The question
The
therefore
point,
is,
Arnab, is
no, but
the
have they
point,
failed to
Arnab,
assess?
is that
Or are they
we have
testing?
to
No.
escalate it. And what
Gaurav Bhatia, tell the Pakistanis, have they failed to test or are they taking a chance? Because they are taking a chance with the Modi government. What will happen when they have to encounter 36 new Rafale fighter jets? And these jets are 2 to 3 generations ahead of any fighter plane. And Air Marshal Abid Rao should know this, that Pakistan will have in the next 1 century. You see, Kamar, we will strike you by air, by water and by land.
So you have started.
We will strike you by air, by water and by land. You will have nowhere to run. You have not encountered an Indian response. You have not encountered an Indian response, and there you go. There you go.
Your true faces. It is a coward nation, and by this shows on like this, you cannot run.
Just both of them.
For God's sake, do not drag us to war. We don't want to go to war. If you would drag us to the war,
a cancer for the entire world. Pakistan is a terrorist nation. And yes, it's true. Please listen to me, Kamar Chima. Please listen to me. Don't shout.
That is going towards.
Let me tell you, India has the strength to destroy Pakistan and wipe out Pakistan from the world map. Don't test our patience. And believe me, it wouldn't even take much time if orders are given to the Indian Army and to the armed forces to wipe out not just the armed forces but the entire Pakistan. Pakistan is a terrorist nation and you have tested our patience for far too long. So be ready to face consequences as you faced in 1971 when your country was divided into two, and again during surgical strikes when you couldn't face the brunt of our army and their attack.
That's the capability of your army.
We are a land of brave soldiers. We are a land of world's strongest army, and you people are covered hiding behind terrorists like Hafiz Sayyid, Sayyid Salahuddin. Those are your heroes.
Shouting, unable to do anything.
What are you doing? You people, Pakistan breeds on terrorism. Pakistan breeds on terrorism.
Omar Altaf, listen, Omar.
Yes,
Omar, I'm speaking to you. Omar, I'm speaking to you.
Yes, I'm hearing, yeah.
Good. You know, I have no problems with the fact that you are a destitute nation. That is your problem. You must remember what we used. I have a picture for you, show it to every Pakistani. This picture is of the Pinaka multi-barrel rocket launcher that was used during the Kargil war. We are not using our arms on you.
I need to ask you a question. Just let me ask you a question.
I need to show you another picture.
Just give me a deadline.
I wish to just tell you. I want to tell you one thing. I want to just tell you one thing, Omar. Listen, Omar. Listen, Omar. I don't listen to Omar. I don't talk garble like you. Listen to me. Fact of the matter is, Omar, that 92 days ago we demolished. 92 days ago we demolished your bat's attempts of conducting an Uri-like attack and smoothly eliminated 2 of your bad terrorists in the process. What were you able to do about it?
Arnab,
nothing.
Do you know
nothing.
How many Indian soldiers have been killed?
You must know today. You ask anyone today, Omar. You must understand. Omar, you must understand why you are considered with contempt. Why you are considered with contempt? The question is this. Question is, and viewers, let there be a national referendum on hammering these Pakistanis now. Let there be a referendum in this country on hammering Pakistan. Let there be a referendum today on the extent to which we need to hammer them.
Well, on your side,
Well,
you can
Omar,
suggest
Omar,
using
listen.
Agni 5
Omar,
missiles,
listen.
using
Omar,
different
no,
kind of
I wish to ask here. Sorry, 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
Where would you go and beg?
Okay, Gaurav.
Would you beg from China or you would
Pakistan.
turn the ball somewhere else?
You
A begging
escalate
nation like
on the line
Pakistan,
of control
which
by
does not
killing
even have any
Pakistani
courage,
civilians
you don't
in
have any morals.
retaliation, you end up
India
picking
is a country
dead bodies of your
which will
soldiers.
defeat you
That's
again
what's
and again
happening.
and will destroy your country.
Pakistan only targets Indian
Don't
soldiers.
mess with India or
Unlike
you
the
lose your
Indian army,
existence.
which
Don't
targets
mess with
civilians on our
us, you lose
side.
your existence otherwise. You have
6-year
tested our patience for
old
far too
children
long.
are being
The
killed
Indian
on
army
our
is
side.
ready to give
While
you a
Pakistani
befitting
army
reply.
in its
So be
calibrated
prepared.
response is targeting the Indian
Remember
posts, killing
how
your
many
soldiers.
such a coward nation you are. You don't even come forward
that
to
Captain
claim
Kundu
the dead
would have
bodies
been
of your
celebrating
soldiers.
his
Cut him off!
birthday.
Cut him
Coward
off!
nation.
Abhidraw, cut this fellow off. Cut this Omar Altaf off.
You are allowing
Cut
them
this
to
Omar
shout.
Altaf off. Cut him off.
Arnab,
And
Arnab,
don't show these
paper
small
tigers
tiny
are
weapons
shouting.
on the screen.
They can't last
We are not
more
scared.
than 5 days. They can't last.
Now, one
in
second.
65, 71, in Kargil war, I was across. These guys touched the feet and God. We allowed them. This time, the Pakistan should not be allowed. We have to cut them in pieces. Or now you are asking referendum.
What can you do? Who is how are you?
Can I speak to Abhidraw, please? Thank you.
Clear.
Not to this fellow.
We
What are you
have
talking
Can I have this Omar Altaf out of the screen if you don't mind?
pieces.
No, I want Abhidraw on the screen. Thank
They
you.
have to be brought
No,
on
one
knees.
second. From
wherever the fire is coming, we have to take that area.
General,
We have to take
General,
that area.
we
Let it
all
escalate.
that
Let
we
it
need, all that
escalate.
we need now,
Let it escalate.
all that we need now is a decision. That's it. All that we in India need
Decision is there or
is a decisive
We
moment.
have to-
And I believe today.
Please hold your horses of the general. I think he's out of senses.
I believe today. By the way, Brigadier Haris Nawaz, let me tell you one thing. I only want to speak to you factually. Can I just talk to you factually for a while? You must understand. 4 months and 22 days ago, you 1 minute. Brigadier, listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. 4 months and 22 days ago, we eliminated 2 of your soldiers in retaliatory action, did we not? You carried out a ceasefire violation. You injured 3 of our BSF personnel. And we killed 2 of yours. Have you not learnt, Brigadier Haris Nawaz, please on the screen, have you not learnt your lesson? You see, you are dealing with a government in India that is not the Manmohan Singh government. This is the Modi government. It has carried out a surgical strike on you. Second point, please understand, the way we are responding to you is vastly different from the past. So you must remember, 249 days ago, you violated the ceasefire in Rajouri and Poonch. We immediately killed 5 of your soldiers for your breach. We just killed them. You could do nothing to tackle our response then. There is nothing you can do now. Only a bunch of cowards would use an anti-tank missile on an individual. You must be crazy or cowardly or a mix of both. Or you must be a bunch of crazy cowards. Now, you must also understand, Brigadier Haris Nawaz, that 8 months and 27 days ago, no, I want you to know, and I want the people of Pakistan to know the truth, which they will not hear on PTV. All people in Pakistan must hear this. They will not hear this on Pakistani channels. But the fact of the matter is, on 9th May, the Indian Army carried out punitive fire assaults on Pakistani forces. You have the guts to broadcast that on your TV channels?
Are you sitting in front of a mirror?
Did you have any facts? Well, do you? Then counter me with facts. Counter me with facts. Don't counter me with your fake aggression. Counter me with facts. Give me one fact. Give me one fact for 2 of mine.
Let me tell you, I have heard a lot patiently.
You must hear more. Do you remember this picture?
Now listen, the point is...
Do you remember this picture?
You know
do you remember this picture? Do you, since you're talking about weapons, since you're talking about weapons, no, Brigadier, what is this picture? Brigadier, listen to me, since you're watching this channel right now, I want you to tell me, can you recognize this picture? Can both of you gentlemen, since you want the Pakistani uniform, recognize this picture? General knowledge question. What is this picture? Take a close-up shot. Look at the bowed heads of these cowards. Look at them with their heads down. These fakes, these
we
cowards.
can't see any picture.
Who are they? Who are they, sir?
And what are you doing cowardly
Who
in
are
Kashmir?
they?
Kashmiri
No,
with
you
the
tell me
civilian
about
women,
this picture.
children,
All of the
you
Indian
know Pakistan
subcontinent
army, you are
wants
scared
to
of Pakistan
hear
army,
your
that's why you're
description
always
of this
worried.
picture.
You know our
Who are
army
these
is better
pictures?
hardened.
Who are these
Every
pictures?
soldier, every officer is well trained for the
Sir,
last 20 years.
So what is this
and
picture?
you are the paper tigers.
So what is this picture?
You don't give them uniform,
What is this
you don't give
picture?
them training.
What is this
and you
picture?
social media
What
doesn't
is
care
this
about it.
picture?
They don't give
What
food
is
to
this
their
picture?
people. You don't
Describe
even
the
feed your
picture.
people. And
Describe the
army
picture.
never fights.
Describe the
And you
picture.
are missile technology.
Describe the
You
picture.
just never try
Describe
to do
the
a
picture.
misadventure. Then you know what is going to happen.
Describe the picture.
You will bleed
Viewers,
with your nose.
viewers,
and everywhere you will see the bleeding coming all over the India.
I'll tell you one
your
thing.
Your people, they know it.
Ah.
We have been warning you. We never go for civilian population. You go for killing of civilians,
So
women, children.
So tell me this picture. Are you passing this question?
Kashmiri brothers on the other side.
Are you saying
That
you
is
don't
why we
recognize
never
the picture?
fire on, civilian.
Brigadier,
Burst your
Brigadier,
bunkers and we will
Brigadier,
burst more. There is
Brigadier.
a revenge. There is a revenge.
All of India is watching you. What is
There's
this
a revenge
picture?
that we owe to you.
Abid Rao, what is this
Enough is
picture?
enough. Now we don't accept
Abid
anything
Rao,
more.
what is this
No
picture?
nonsense.
Abid Rao, does this picture make you ashamed of yourself?
Start from the beginning.
Does this picture make you
call
ashamed
my
of
army
yourself?
covered army.
Does
What is
this
your army
picture make
doing?
you ashamed of
Killing
yourself?
women, killing
Abid
children.
Rao, Abid Rao, are you
Kashmiris.
ashamed of being? Are you ashamed of it?
And you are using
Does this
pellet guns.
picture make you ashamed of
You are
yourself?
blinding your Kashmiri people.
Whose
You
picture
have
is this?
500,000 troops stationed in such a small state.
Show me this picture.
That is the level of
Show
fear
me.
your army has.
You remember this picture?
That is the level of fear
Abid Rao,
you people have.
Abid Rao, you remember this
Mr.
picture?
Modi or Manmohan Singh, it
Abid
doesn't
Rao,
matter.
Abid Rao, remember this picture? Viewers,
Don't
please.
threaten us with your agonies and burfies.
What
We
is
have
your
enough response for
what
your
is-
cold doctrine.
GD Bakshi,
This is 1971.
GD Bakshi, why doesn't he recognize this picture?
Today we are
GD Bakshi,
nuclear-armed nation. We will
the
not
Pakistani
treat
surrender.
like that.
Why does he not recognize this picture?
Pakistanis have selective amnesia.
KK Sinha, he is a
Arnab, the
paper tiger
Pakistanis
general.
get selective
He is shouting on
amnesia
media.
when
He
they
should
are
have done something when
confronted
he was in service.
with the harsh reality of what happened to them in the 1971 war. 93,000 prisoners of war. The largest surrender after the Second World War.
Which is a
You remember that, Marshal
Abid Rao or pellet guns.
Abid Rao,
Who are,
you are
we have killed soldiers.
educated
You are killing
and a
civilians.
reasonable
You
man.
are killing children.
Do you remember?
You are killing women. All people.
Do you remember? How many civilians
Today
you
we are
killed in
celebrating
Bangladesh?
Kashmir.
May I remind you,
Day.
3
And
million.
We have,
Do you
we
remember
have
how
our
many
support to the
women
Kashmiris.
your
They will
troops
win freedom
raped
from
in
you.
Bangladesh?
Your half a
1
million army
million.
same.
Do you remember how many of the refugees you pushed into India? 10 million.
What you
10
did in
million.
East Pakistan,
Please
you will
read
face in
the Hamudur Rahman
at a proper
committee
moment.
report.
Pakistan army will get in there.
Oh, for God's
and
sake,
don't threaten
look
me with
at your
Rafale.
own
We have
Hamudur
taken Indian Air
Rahman
Force
committee
in 65
report.
and
Abid
71.
Rao, do you want a repetition?
Okay,
Why
here's
are
a
you
real
making
question.
for a
I think we should. I think we should. I think viewers, 1 minute. RSN joins the debate. RSN joins the debate. 1 minute. Viewers, RSN joins the debate. Air Marshal Abid Rao, take a little break, relax. Now, I just want to tell you, you must understand the reality and the sense. No, what I'm saying is, Abid Rao, first have the guts to listen to me and don't speak over me. The problem is that you are scared of listening to me. I'm going to tell you a few home truths tonight. It seems to me you are long retired. It seems to me you know nothing about the situation with the forces. Therefore, I can ask you, if you've been a soldier, then answer me. You answer me, Brigadier. You answer me. Brigadier, I choose you. Let's take a test. I want to tell you, I wish to ask you right now, and can I speak to two people, one person together at a time? My question is to Abid Rao, who needs to listen. Abid, please tell me. We have tested.
Then let me answer also.
No, you have to listen to the question, first. Don't be in a hurry. India
I'll answer that.
India has tested the BrahMos supersonic cruise with a range of 3,300 kilometers.
Doesn't matter.
With the Sukhoi 30 MKI fighter aircraft, which makes it for a deadly combination. People say that this one combination alone can eliminate. You know, we have a land boundary of 7,200 kilometers calculated with a missile range of 3,200 kilometers.
You have the guts.
You think you will be left nowhere. You will be left nowhere. You realize that. You know it.
Today,
you know it.
Air Force enjoys
it will be over within minutes.
Qualitative superiority.
It will be over within minutes.
You go to war.
It will be over within minutes. Well, have you not known?
And why don't you do that?
Well, it will be. Why are you provoking us?
What will happen to India?
For pity for your civilian population, which will suffer the collateral damage for your demon-like behavior.
Your KK Sinha, this general, I don't think he has faced Pakistani front at all.
I think KK Sinha hammered you in Kargil, so he should tell you a few home truths. KK Sinha, tell him. KK, tell him.
Inside Pakistan in Kargil war.
Come on, don't shout.
I was outside. People were touching my feet and gone in Manto Dhalo area. In Kargil. Brigadier, you paper tiger, you know. I was inside. Under your fire, people were dead. They have touched my feet at the shore and gone across. You asking me? I have been in your area.
You are retired. You can talk as much of nonsense as you want to.
Still with us.
Let some politician come in.
Your people had touched my feet in Chorbatla.
Don't raise your finger here.
I
don't think you got a chance in service to shout at your
people. This?
Now, I really want to ask you. I really want to ask you. I really wish to ask you.
Sundarji, he will take your heat.
1 minute. KK, 1 minute. KK, 1 minute. Listen to me. The person who's shouting a lot is Omar Altaf. Omar Altaf. Listen, Omar Altaf, listen to me. Does Pakistan, Omar, please, Omar and RSN.
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Omar, listen. You see, you must understand the asymmetry in the situation. Does Pakistan want us to hit with a Meteor missile range of over 100 kilometers and unable to tackle you missile to missile with your BVR missile of only 80 kilometers? My question to you is, Omar, you listen to me. Listen to me. Omar.
Your soldiers.
Omar, listen. Don't shout. Don't shriek. Don't shriek. Listen to me. I'm talking to you normally. Don't raise your voice in that manner, right? RSN is speaking right now, and Kamar, listen to me. I would just like to tell them, question is simple. What if we use our missiles on you? We have the Arihant. Go on, RSN. We have the Arihant ship submersible ballistic missile, nuclear missile, that is designed to prowl in deep ocean waters, carrying nuclear weapons capable of striking back after being hit by nuclear weapons first. You see, one of those missiles and you are over. Whatever is left is over. It will be over in minutes, Kamar. You realize, Kamar, what are you Googling for now on your phone? What are you Googling for now on your phone? RSN. RSN.
Those missiles are no good.
Let me insist on a more.
They are unable to save your soldiers.
Let me insist on a more fundamental issue. That is that you don't respect the sanctity of the line of control is a foregone conclusion. That you will persist with, jihadi infiltration is a foregone conclusion. That your objectives are beyond the line of control is a foregone conclusion. Now I as a humble analyst, I will submit to the Indian establishment that it from today it repudiates the line of control in whatever form it is, for whatever it is. We repudiate the existence of line of control. And do not forget that the line of control extends to Gilgit-Baltistan. POK extends to Gilgit-Baltistan. And if we increase the frontage and depth of operation, remember it is going to have an impact on your China-Pakistan economic corridor. Do you understand?
The question is no, I will not let a shallow Pakistani panelist reduce this to a Hindu Hindu-Muslim issue. It is neither Hindu nor Muslim. It is India versus Pakistan. Get your logic right. Just because you represent an antediluvian nation that is lost in communal hatred, you must understand. You must understand, Kamar Chima, and I'm only speaking to you right now. RSN, we will not respond to these people in the language that they wish we respond to them in. We will respond to them in military terms. My question in military terms is simple. And Gaurav Bhatia, the question is simple. The question therefore comes down to the issue of political will. I wish that you give a sense to these Pakistani panelists of the political will that the government carries with it on the issue of hitting Pakistan back. I think they need to understand that there is no prevarication, there is no thinking, there is no time that's going to be lost. It will be immediate and harsh. Gaurav Bhatia, let's give them a chance to try and understand. Gaurav Bhatia, Gaurav and Kamar Chima. Kamar, listen to him. Yeah, go on.
India is a secular country. 1.25 billion people stand behind the Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra.
Can't you hear him, Gaurav? Gaurav,
who showed Pakistan its place when surgical strikes were conducted. And let me tell you that the courage of 1.4 million soldiers can wipe out Pakistan and the entire Pakistan. Shut up and listen to me. Shut up and listen to me.
Shut up, you nonsense. You don't
we got independence on the same day. 1 day difference. But see, India has become the strongest nation in the world. The best army in the world. The bravest army. And where is Pakistan? If we are a tiger, you are a hyena. That's what Pakistan is. Let me also tell you that don't force us. Don't force us to take action. Because your Hafiz Sayyid and Sayyid Salahuddin will not be able to save Pakistan. Terrorists don't save a nation. A brave army saves the nation. Abdul Hamid saves the nation. Our brave martyr Kundu saves the nation. Remember that.
You know, on 29, why are you shouting hysterically, Kamar? Kamar, why are you shouting hysterically? Why are you? You know, I know the best way to silence him. I know the best way to silence this fellow. I know the best way to silence him. I will ask him right now to describe his emotions. I'll tell you, viewers, an immediate way of silencing any Pakistani. When he shouts too much, when any Pakistani shouts too much, 1 minute, reduce the volume, please. When viewers, when any Pakistani shouts too much, like Kamar is shouting like a typical Pakistani, show him the picture of the Pakistani army commander. Show him the picture of the Pakistani army commander of the Eastern Command signing the instrument of surrender. Can you reduce his volume, please? So he listens for a while. Thank you, Gaurav, 1 minute. You know, the best way to silence any Pakistani viewers is to show them this picture of the Pakistani army commander of the Eastern Command cravenly signing the instrument of surrender in front of the general officer commanding of the in chief of India, General Jagjit Singh Arora. This picture of December 1971 should be put up right, in my view, at Brigadier Haris Nawaz's house and Air Vice Marshal Abid Rao's house and Kamar and Omar's house, so that every day, 10 times a day, they remember what we made them go through. No, I believe it should be. It's a reminder. You will remember what we made you go through. You will remember what we made you go through. That's what I'm saying to you. And I also want to, Brigadier Nawaz, you must also carry the picture. You forget history. Those who forget history, Brigadier, one point I'll make to you, that those who forget history are condemned to repeat it.
They're a bunch of cowards.
Those who forget history are condemned to repeat it.
What is the reality? What we can do it.
The reality is this.
Brigadier,
you can't change.
Now try to do it.
I want General GD Bakshi to come in. General Bakshi.
History for the Pakistani.
I want General Bakshi to come in. General Bakshi. You know, these Pakistanis speak a lot. I want you to just say one thing to us today, that when we carried out the surgical strikes on 29th November 2016, when we, Saurabh, 1 minute, when we carried out the surgical strikes on 29th September 2016, why don't you tell these Pakistanis, General Bakshi, General Bakshi, why General Bakshi, General Bakshi, General Bakshi, why don't you tell the Pakistanis whether they could respond? Brigadier, will you just be quiet for a while? I don't want to shout at you. Just reduce the volume for a while so he listens.
Arnab,
what could they do? What could they do? General Bakshi.
The fact is, just look at the hysteria. Arnab, please see the hysteria that has gripped the Pakistani delegation today. See the hysteria. We haven't even started. Look at the nervousness. Look at how frayed their nerves are. Look at them yelling and screaming. You have been yelling and screaming to hide your nervousness. You will have to sweat it. You will have to sweat it. I'm not shouting, Brigadier. Brigadier,
Abid Rao is shouting.
I am not shouting. I am just telling you a fact that you guys are nervous as hell. Your nerves are shot through. When we hit you with the surgical strike, there was nothing you could do about it. You went inside your area, into your launch pads, and we destroyed 30 to 40 of your terrorist minions. Something much worse awaits you now. Let me just tell you, something far worse awaits you now.
Yeah, I want to
So your nervousness is quite understandable.
Pakistan Army is well trained, battle hardened.
Nervousness is quite
We are
understandable.
the technology is thousand
are we not
Arnab, these guys have to listen.
General
tactical weapons. And that is what
Yes.
is scaring you.
Can he stop this constant monotone?
See, look at it. When
you.
we carried out the surgical strike, it was our decency that we have come back. Next surgical strike, Brigadier and Air Vice Marshal, listen. This time we are going to keep that area. We'll put the Indian flag over there. There is no meaning of LOC. 740-kilometer area will be devastated. Yes, keep clapping. That is the thing we want. And you will clap. We will make you to get down to your knees and beg this time. You know, Indian Army is giving you. You are not accepting it. You cowards are firing the missile, anti-tank guided missile on the sitting duck. This time you will pay. And this time the surgical strike should not be left to one. It will be coming succession after succession. Please, if you don't listen, don't push Indian Army to the wall. You have done it that time. And
what is the surgical strike?
yeah, and these people do not know.
Just a minute, Harrison, Omar Altaf.
Nothing has happened. Absolutely nothing has happened. We are sitting calm. Peacefully in the studios.
1 minute. Allow me to make Abid Rao, allow me to make a very sober point. Allow me to make a sober point. Abid Rao sir, your foreign office spokesman, 2 days back he said that we have lost 75,000 civilians to jihad and we have incurred a financial loss of $123 billion. Now tell me, even after having lost so much, what is your tipping point? What is your tipping point? You are losing your civilians to jihadis, and you are using the same jihadis against the people of Kashmir. I have never been able to, resolve this paradox.
Well,
Abid Rao sir, let me tell you.
As of now,
the army cannot do two things.
As of now, I have to close this debate.
If the army chooses
I have to
directly or indirectly, it becomes a cowardly army. It is given to corruption and loot of its own people.
Absolutely.
That is what has become of your military. If you think
Saurabh.
that you can persist with jihadis and your army will live in one form.
In 2018, India had to create
a photograph like what we did. We have to make sure we have to hit them where it hurts. Unless we hit them where it hurts,
well, at the end,
will not change
at the end, I would say one thing before I go to debate number 2. This is the time to build a strong national consensus for strong and unequivocal retaliatory action on Pakistan that they remember for a long time. Not just the surgical strike, we want more. I'm back with debate number 2 in a few minutes.